Welcome to yet another episode of Atypical
Gays.
where we talk about everything and nothing.
And I'm Kai.
And I'm Saham. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about
Immigrant life in New Zealand.
Ooh. Immigrants. Ooh. National Party, are you listening? So, talking about immigrant lives in New Zealand, what is your experience as an immigrant, Kai, that you have experienced coming into New Zealand? And it's been how many years now?
2 years, more than 2 years. I'd say bitter and sweet. Yeah, because when I first came here, I know nothing. There's culture difference, there's language barrier. I took a really long time to adjust myself.
And it would be a big change, I assume so, as an immigrant, especially when you're moving to a different country.
Completely different country. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can understand if you're from European or American country moving to New Zealand as such, language barrier is not as much. But moving from any Asian countries or country with do not speak English as their primary language, it might be hard.
Yeah, it was hard at first. It was not easy. I was struggling to understand a lot, and until I don't. Yeah.
And what did you do to get over this problematic stage in our life about, as an immigrant, yes, I can understand Mandarin is your primary language that you speak all the time, and coming all the way from China to here, you would want to increase your proficiency in English. So what were your tips? Like if any immigrant comes to New Zealand, what tips would you give them to communicate in English?
Just try not speak Mandarin as much as possible. Like don't keep hanging out with people who only speak or mainly speak Mandarin. Try to meet people who speak English. But like when I first came here, I did an early childhood degree. And in my class, it's full of Chinese. Like most people are Chinese. Even like our study group meeting, we speak Mandarin.
So how did you learn? Like your English is really good for somebody who has not migrated for more than 2 years in this country.
By hooking up.
The Victorian lady in me is coming out.
At first, because I don't get to talk to local people in my daily life, because all I do is go to class with my classmates, Chinese. But by hooking up with people from different countries, or because Auckland is such a diverse society, I can meet a lot of people from different culture, different languages. After hooking up with them, these people might want to talk for a bit. Yeah. And that's how I increase my language skills.
You took an example of sexual dynamics to start how you progress in learning English with different people. If people don't want to take that route, they can still meet people through, I think there's Bumble Friends.
Yeah, and some Facebook group where you can meet other people from other countries.
Yeah.
They're also not too good at English.
Yeah.
But by communicate with each other, it can also be a good way of learning English.
Yeah. For example, if I don't understand anything you're saying, I'll try and let you speak in English for a couple of times until you say it in a correct pronunciation that I can understand. And I think one of the big things that you also achieved was to become a part of a friend group that is primarily English speaking.
Yeah. So I gradually become friends with y'all.
Yes.
Yeah, that's also a step up. Because with you guys, I only speak English.
Yeah.
When you have no access to Mandarin, and English is your only way of communication, you can improve a lot.
Yeah. If you surround yourself with your own native speaker, it can close your opportunities in a very drastic way, and in turn, in a full circle moment, it is harmful for you.
Especially because you're living in New Zealand.
Yes.
You have to survive, you have to study, you have to work here, where everybody is speaking English.
Yeah.
If you don't know the language, you have nothing.
Because New Zealand is such a tiny country, everybody knows everyone, mostly. You need to sell yourself to get either a job, to meet new people. You have to start selling yourself, because if you can't talk or promote your own self, then it's not easy to gain friendships, jobs, and things like that.
Or even romantic relationships.
Or romantic relationships, that is correct. What do you think about the culture or things to do in Auckland?
I think it's just people here are generally quite isolated and you don't really have too many things to do. That's the main issue.
No.
I think it's also because the local people, they already have their own friend group. They don't need you. They don't want you. Why would they become friends with you?
I did. What are you talking about?
You're different because, you want to have like new friends from different culture, from different background that intrigues you. But most people here, they don't.
Well, to be honest, how we have mentioned in our previous episodes as well, like how we became friends was not a simple road. It was a rocky road where I kind of ignored our conversations in the first place, and I am sorry for that. But I think as the time goes by, consistency and showing up for one another made that difference. And to be honest, your English is very good than a lot of people who migrate to New Zealand.
I think it's also because I have a very good foundation. Because I have always liked the subject when I was in middle school, high school. It has always been my passion. That's the only thing I'm good at. So might as well just grasp it as much as possible.
True. Yes, New Zealand is tiny and we don't have much to offer. In Auckland specifically, we're talking about.
Like, you don't have a reason to ask people out. Especially as an immigrant, you don't really have a deep connection or more intimate relationship with local people.
I mean, true and fair. But also, the generation in today's world is becoming more introverted. That is also the problem. Everybody is so introverted and not comfortable in their own little bubbles and spaces that it is very hard for different people to make friends these days. Honestly, once you're comfortable in your own group, people are very hesitant to include more people. Remember when we were part of a 4-man group, it was hard for people to get into our group as well. Because we were so close-knit, we knew everything about each other. It was just not easy.
Also because we were both not liking staying at home.
Yeah. It was one of those reasons where we were like, let's go out and about and not be at home. But now that we have
our own place.
I think we're at a stage where we just like, oh, you want to be friends? Yeah, sure. Let's talk. It doesn't have to be like close friends that you're attached to hip all the time. But
you're open to become friends.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to turn into best friends for life. As long as it's just a little bit of friendship here and there.
Yeah, I think forming a relationship, no matter it's a friendship or romantic relationship, it's the same. You don't have to think about a lot in the future. You just have to go with the flow. Until it actually becomes something.
So coming back to immigrating to New Zealand, what was your primary reason?
First of all, I'm gay.
Oh, and I would have never guessed you were gay, honey.
Being the first openly gay contestant on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I'm closeted. And second of all, it was because I'm a little bit politically depressed. I think these are the two main reasons.
And why did you choose New Zealand in particular? Obviously, you were planning to migrate to different countries, right? You could have different options to go to.
First of all, when I considered immigrating, I was thinking Australia, Canada, and New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like cold weather, so
So
not
Canada was
Canada.
out of
And
the options.
Australia, it was good, but it was hard, so hard to immigrate for Chinese people. The pathways are not friendly, and the people there, they are not friendly.
Yeah, and I also heard that immigration laws are getting more tough in Aussie. New Zealand's population itself is moving to Australia.
Yeah, a lot of Kiwis are actually settling down in Australia.
And we don't want like immigrants to stop coming because the economy is already on a
Down.
downfall.
Yeah.
So immigrants, when they come to New Zealand, obviously it helps with the tax. And
I think a lot of labor jobs
yes, initially
depend on immigrants actually. The fruits picking.
fruit picking,
Yeah.
and even like hospitality roles.
Yeah.
And especially when there are students, everybody wants to just get an easy job, right? They just want to do anything really to get that extra cash money.
Yeah, I was doing hospitality job when I was studying. It was so hard. Like my feet are so sore, and the customers, they sometimes can be rude.
Oh, they are always correct. That's what they all think. But
Yeah, so I hate it. I hate when I was doing my hospitality job. But I have to support myself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's also the part of immigrant life. It's that you have to, do something you're not willing to do normally back in your country.
Yeah.
Like you have to compromise a lot. Yeah, like for me, I have never done like waiter job, busboy job. I get very agitated and angry when I'm hungry.
Oh.
And doing hospitality job means that you cannot eat until the customers are gone.
I mean, you do get your breaks, don't you?
No, I don't.
Where did you work?
It was like so hard to actually have my meal. I don't really have a normal meal time. I can't eat. That really, really, really
Pissed you off?
Yeah.
Well, I have worked in hospitality when I was in uni as well. Talking about the experience, working at a restaurant, doing waiter job or working at the back, this is where everybody starts, yeah? But my experience is like you do get lunch breaks.
No. I think because the job I get, it was through agency.
Oh, so you were working for events?
Yeah, events.
Not at a restaurant.
Yeah,
yes, then that's the problem of events is that you have to eat before.
Or you can only eat after the
event. Yeah.
So I'm the kind of person who have to eat when it's mealtime. Yeah, otherwise I'll be so angry and agitated.
Where's the food? Where is the food?
Yeah, so I was suffocating. I was so miserable. Yeah. But I have to do that. I was actually begging the agency to give me more job, even though I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Because I have to, support myself. Yeah, you're not earning money, but you're only spending money. You can only say how your income keep dropping, which makes you very anxious.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also, nobody really talks about the dark sides of immigrating to a country where they know nobody.
Yeah, that's actually quite common in Chinese international student circle. Like they're very isolated. They're not willing to make new friends here, even though they are here. They're not willing to speak English, to make new friends here. They're just in their inner circle.
That is so
even
sad.
Inside of these circles, the Chinese students with each other, they don't socialize too much. Yeah, they're quite, depressed.
The thing with immigrating to different countries, people generally in our culture and society, I would say, they try and move to countries where they have some sort of family or family friends kind of support in the country. So they will try and move to places where they know somebody or have family. At least if something goes wrong, they have the support of family, or if they feel homesick, they can go to this family place and they'll be like, have some meal together to feel less homesick. Which is why this is very different to what I know. And because I understand that it is hard. It is very hard. And the other dark side also that nobody really talks about in immigrating processes is the visa costs and visa timeframes and the cruciality of visas itself.
Yeah. Like me, myself, I have spent so much money on my international student tuition fee.
Yeah.
And visa fee, different kind of visa fee. And I have been paying taxes.
Yeah.
I'm still on my work visa, waiting to apply for resident visa. Yeah.
And it's not any easier, I have heard, because now you have to have an employer who is accredited, which we talked to in our previous episode where we
who's
had
willing to support you.
Yeah. Well, touching on that topic about my work, I have a news for you guys. So finally, things have happened and everything. I'm not allowed to say what happened exactly, but I had to say goodbye to my work.
Yay, congratulations.
And I'm actually much happier.
Would you hang out with these people who's not knowing too much English, who's not familiar to many things? Maybe he knows some English, he can say yes and no, he can have like basic communication. But he couldn't have like very deep conversation with you talking about too complicated things.
Well, I'm willing to meet people. Like,
Yeah.
if people want to meet, I am like 100% come over. Let's have a talk over coffee. I don't want to know everything about you on my first meeting with you. It takes time. It builds trust, and you don't need to know everything about me just right now. But I am willing to meet people who do not have great English. But at certain point, they would have to start communicating more.
Yeah, I think that's also how I improved so much, by talking to you every day, anytime. Yeah, because you're willing to explain a lot of things to me. Like, I have a lot of questions every day when I talk to you. Like, I don't know the word, I don't know the expression, I don't know what is this, what does this mean?
Yeah.
You explain to me, and then I know, and I pick up from you.
Yeah. How you picked up my word, top.
Actually, you just need a very good friends who speak English with you, or you need a boyfriend or girlfriend who speaks English.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start an English tuition class soon. So if you guys are interested, my Instagram is this.
Actually, you are good. Because every time I talk to my Chinese friend, I'm like, if you're not good at English, you can talk to Sahar more. Because the way he expresses himself is very easy to understand for immigrants.
I think. I don't know. Because I don't really have an accent as such.
Yeah.
Which also helps a lot of people. That's what I've learned.
No, I think it's mainly your expressions very clear. Yeah. It's not like very complicated, very like this and that. Because when I talk to native speaker in New Zealand, in Australia, like sometimes the way they talk, it's like very hard to grasp.
It's not a storytelling, is it?
Yeah.
So I generally try and talk in a way that I'm telling a story to somebody.
Yeah. When I listen to these people talk, I only pick up important words or sentences. So I will have like 60-70% of understanding what is going on. But I cannot fully understand that.
But I think New Zealand is a good place to migrate to. One of the best passports, obviously, to hold. Also, once you get an experience from this country, it's valid across a lot of European, American, and Australian countries. So if you want to migrate from New Zealand to a different country, the experiences are also very valid and good. And education is also very valued from here. If I had to move to different countries, New Zealand would also be one of my top picks. How accepting a lot of people are. Like, look at my nails. Like, who...
Yeah.
Literally, my grandmother is like, oh, I love your nails. She was telling me today. And asks him, like, where are your nails?
I'm so surprised because You got a lot of Chinese colleagues when you were at your old work.
Yes,
Yeah. Every time when they meet him, they were like they want to take photos with him because they have never seen an Indian like putting heavy makeup and having like very polished nails. They have never seen that. They're like
I am their Lehana.
people here are too so chill.
Yeah.
Like in a way, if you are like that in Asian country, you'll be called lazy.
Are you calling me lazy?
No, I'm actually jealous of that lifestyle. I'm trying to
Be lazy.
have it. Yeah.
So you're telling I'm lazy?
No, it's not. It's not like a bad word anymore. It's like a compliment.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the society allows people to become lazy, which is healthy.
Yeah. No, it's I think New Zealand is one of those countries which is, I would term it as unbothered.
Yeah.
They don't really care about what you do, really. As long as you're not in others' business. If you are bothering me and what I'm doing personally, like I'm like, none of your business, girl. Like, go get a life.
Yeah, nobody cares about anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they do, then it's a problem. It's like, why are you up in all my business? Like, hello?
Yeah. And generally speaking, people here are quite friendly. But like, especially if you go to public services like hospital,
Yes.
like if you go to police station or something, or if you go to bank,
I was gonna say police station, girl.
like what if you have some like difficulty you want help?
Girl, did they help you when your car got lost?
But the librarians,
Yes, I'm
like these people who
yeah,
work in these public service sororities,
are really nice. All of them, apart from police.
they'll just like help you as much as they can, even though like with people who don't speak too much English, they will try to make you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, apart from police. Nature-wise, New Zealand is so beautiful.
Yeah.
It is one of the most beautiful countries on this planet. Not talking about just Queenstown or South Island, but just talking about if you go to like bushwalks or anything in New Zealand.
Even these reserve
Yes.
or like small parks, they still got beautiful views. What type of person you are? Are you like metropolitan city or you like?
I mean, I'm in both worlds kind of person. I from time to time would want to be in a very busy life and like get things done. But also from time to time I want to be in a countryside or like have a batch in Queenstown and just like do nothing.
So Auckland is actually a good combination.
Not really.
Yeah, if aliens gonna occupy Earth, New Zealand might be the last place they occupy.
No, first.
No, the last.
Why?
Because it's like not.
It's easy to accept.
No, it's not close to anywhere. Like it's not the center of anything. This might be the last place they wanna have a look.
I mean, but if they want to start invading in New Zealand, they want to invade a small place which is in nowhere, so people cannot find them. That's
Imagine it's so different.
Yeah. Like I would try and invade a small fish in a small pond, like small fish in a small pond, rather than a big fish in a small pond.
But if I were an alien who wants to, conquer Earth, I would start from like major big continent.
No. Well, I would like capture New Zealand or a small like island like Fiji or something. Build my base there. Then like have that very secure, then send my troops to another close by island, slowly invade them, and then that's what British did. If I were an alien, I would do the same.
Okay.
But I'm not an alien, or we don't know.
Well, I believe there's an alien.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying there are no aliens, but I think aliens just don't like people from Earth. Because we are weird as fuck. They're just like, there is no point in talking to this peasants. I'm not wasting my time here. They'll rather talk to a cat.
So as a New Zealand citizen yourself, would you consider moving to Australia one day?
For a couple of years, maybe. Not permanently. Like, because I want to do something in the future in a creative industry, and New Zealand is a little tiny for those kind of industries. So my plan is to someday explore my opportunities from different countries, go to America probably once Trump is out, and go to Australia because it has more exposure to the industries I'm interested in. And after learning and establishing a name, I would like to come back and retire in New Zealand. Well,
so it might be a future plan.
Yeah, for a couple of years, come back though.
I think a lot of Kiwis think that way.
But they don't come back, a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them just settle down.
Yeah, it's easy to settle. But for me, it's like, I do want to retire in New Zealand, and I do want to retire in Queenstown in particular.
I never regret coming to New Zealand. I appreciate that I came to New Zealand. There's actually another reason we didn't finish this topic that I choose New Zealand.
Oh, yeah.
Because my ex-boyfriend came here first. Yeah, we had a whole plan coming to New Zealand together. But we broke up.
When he got here.
Yeah.
Before you got here.
Yeah. So that's
Wonder
also
why. Glad you did came and you were actually not in a relation with him.
Yeah,
it
that's
might have restricted you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm actually glad he broke up with me because I get to explore by myself because I don't have anyone that I know here.
Yeah.
That forced me to make friends, getting out from my comfort zone. Oh my God, I remember I was like socializing with everybody. I was trying to have a friendship, any sorts of relationship with anyone because I don't have anybody here. I'm willing to know more about other culture, other language, people from another world. And also because, growing up in China, it's a very single valued society. You don't really have the exposure to other world. Everything's quite restricted.
Yeah. You don't have the access to internet.
Yeah. Like you don't really know what is happening. You're just being told by the government what is happening, being taught in a way. Having another perspective, finally, you don't have only like single perspective.
Yeah.
That actually, I don't know, changed me or completely rebuilt myself. Yeah. Thank you for watching this episode and leave a comment and please share and like and let us know what do you want us to talk about. Yeah. Because we want to hear your opinions. Yeah.
Any suggestions would be great too for next episodes. And do subscribe because it just helps us know that there are people who listen to us. And on that note, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna show up for somebody else? Can I get a gay man?
Gay man.
See you next time.
Bye.